Turf Team route combo here. I'm going to show you the best pass play in Madden 20 that's actually a run. And that's right, the best pass play that's actually a run. So I upgraded my audio settings, and so this is the first video trying with this audio. So definitely leave a comment in the comment section below. Is this audio better or worse than before? I spent a lot of money, so it better be better. So without further ado, let's get into this though. Let's get into this. Y'all want to improve, and so I'm gonna show you what I mean by the best pass play that's actually a run. So 3-4 odd, cover 4 drop show 2, or the cover or dog pinch 2 press are both really popular. So let's just come out and cover 4 drop show 2. So especially against a tight formation, these defenses are really good, right? They're really good. It's because you're blitzing everybody, and all the receivers are in tight, so you have to make quick reads. And if you do not have identifier in this offense, you can see this guy, if he's user in the safety, can really bait this whole left side of the field, all three of these routes, and take away your first read. And so if you're looking to the same side as he is, you're going to get sacked because the pressure is just so quick in this game. So if you do have identifier in a tight compressed formation, you can kind of play mind games with him. So if he's over here on this left-hand side, you can have your main route combo on the right-hand side. So then you just have to worry about beating these two. As you can see, that these two defenders right here, this strong safety in this outside corner, because everybody else is blitzing, right? So then you can have two-man route combos to beat this pretty easily. And if you don't know what any of those route combos are, definitely go to my description, Madden 20 tips, and there are a ton of videos on how to destroy 7- and 8-man blitzes. So what I like to do, this is in the Oakland Raiders playbook. I'm going to show you a couple different playbooks. Before I go any further, definitely go to MaddenTurf.com to check out more in-depth content of how to beat all these different defenses that can be hell. We have a guide that we released called the anti-meta offensive guide, and that really goes into great detail of how to beat 3-4 odd and 1-4-6. So if you're struggling with those two formations, we have a whole scheme around that. Snaponic, who gets ScoMo opens his packs every week. That's what he runs, and it's anti-meta. It's different, and it's so good because it's automatic touchdowns when you run these type of defenses. But in Oakland, there's one play that is pretty nice. Now, it's not the best, but Oakland is by far the most popular book for many reasons, and there is one play to do this. So if they're in a compressed defense like this, what you're going to want to do is, I like to start out in gun tight slots, halfback weak, and I'll audible to trips tight end. I also audible to the Trey Y flex. I don't have my audible set, but I put dagger in there. Put up a tip on that too. I love audibling between those three formations. It's really, really good. But there's also one extra thing I like to do. I like to go one over to the right to gun spread Y flex and jet touch pass. So it counts as a pass because if you don't know, the quarterback is actually throwing the ball forward as a touch pass. And so since it is a forward pass, even though it's behind the line of scrimmage, it counts as a passing play. So this is the best pass that's actually a run. Now, you've probably seen people run this. You might run this yourself, but I'm going to show you as this video goes on what makes the jet touch pass so good and what takes it to that next level. So this is a pretty good one. It's not the best in the game, and Oakland does not have the best in the game, but I'm going to show you after this, but I want to demonstrate this first. Ideally, you want to have your receiver in the slot with really, really, really good speed, but you want to have abilities on them, and you want to have grab and go or human joystick. Grab and go is essentially human joystick after you catch the ball, so you can use either or. There's a lot of receivers out that now have human joystick, like the new Randy Moss. I have human joystick on him, and I use my power up pass on him, so he wasn't that expensive, but there's other players like Torrey Holt. I used grab and go on him for a long time. John Ross, stuff like that. You can use grab and go. It works the same after you have the ball in your hands, after you catch the ball as a receiver, as human joystick. So just to let you know. So let's run this. I do not have human joystick, but I do have Tyreek Hill, who's very fast, and as you can see how easy that is for a one-play touchdown. Boom. Especially if they're on that free safety, it's really going to be one-on-one with the user if they start really flowing to this like that. But I can't demonstrate everything with one controller. But I don't like to come out in the gun, but I do like to audible to the different things, right? So I come out in the tight, let them set up their defense. They're getting ready to holler at me, right? Sending 7, and what makes this jet touch pass so good is since they are all compressed in the line of scrimmage like that to blitz, because they need those guys on contains to make the blitz so good. It's going to make all of this like just so much better, right? So look at that. I mean, how easy is that? That's got to be the best pass play in the game, right? Against it's all situational, right? Everything in football is situational. That's why people are able to sell guides and put tips up, because it's so situational. Where Call of Duty, it's more like a reaction. There's some strats there, but it's all about your reaction time, your awareness. But football is situational. And so this is an easy way to get them out of these type of defenses. Because then then even if what you can do, another thing I like to do, I like to come out in this tight, and I quickly come to audible to this jet pass, and then they start spreading out, resetting their defense, spreading everybody out. They spread their line, do that. Shifting their linebackers to the right, because they know that after I run it once, that the jet pass is coming from the left to the right or the opposite side of the running back. And so then I just reset my play, and then with Hot Route Master, as it's getting reset, I have my play already set up, right, and it takes too long for them to then reset their play. And I'm going to go into what is the best touch pass in the game. Now with the anti-meta, it really doesn't matter what I come out in, but with the anti-meta, the guide is out of the spread playbook. It's called Pass Balance in Mutt, to get that book if you want to. But in regs, it's called Spread, and there's a million touch passes in there, right? So you can run a slot offset and then audible to the touch pass. So if you remember, in the Oakland spread, there was not a tight end on the line of scrimmage. So that extra blocker is not there. And that's what makes some of these touch passes really even better. Here it is. All right, here you go. I was in the wrong formation. Here you go. Jet touch pass. I haven't ran this this playbook in a minute. So I like to come out and gun ace slot offset. We'll come out in something like this. As you can see, it's pretty compressed. So gun slot offset is CC's offense that he's been running all year. I ran it, and I think it's the best, easiest offense to pick up. Where the tight trips tight end offense can be from Oakland, takes a lot more time to master. I do think overall it's a little bit better, but I think it's takes a lot of reps to be really good at. So you come out and gun a slot offset. Let's say they're just blitzing crib at you. Everyone looks pretty tight. You can audible to this play right here. Now, what's good about this is you can see you have a tight end on the line of scrimmage, so the blocking is typically better with it. As you can see, he didn't do nothing, but he usually pulls out and does a good job blocking. Okay, so once again, you just gun ace slot offset, and then you just go over one to the left, gun ace offset, and call the touch pass. Okay, and once again, I'll just try a quick hike. I'm just smashing X right now, just smashing it, trying to get the ball hiked. Hopefully, we get a little bit better blocking, which we did right there, and we're off to the races. And once again, if you have a grab-and-go player or human joystick, it makes this touch pass even better, okay? So lastly, what I want to go into is if you're playing regs, you have custom playbooks, right? So I'm going to show you, and Corey Davis is just not it, right? That's not Tyreek Hill. But I'm going to show you the best, the absolute best touch pass in the game, bar none. All right, Turf Team. Now let's get into, this is my custom book, but this is out of the Stack Y Off, right? this jet touch pass is amazing. I don't play regs too much. I am in a CFM with, and you can't have customs. It's pretty much Oakland playbook, and I added a slot offset. If you want me to go over fully my custom book, I can definitely do that for you. But for the purpose of this video, let's come back out in 3-4 odd. Let's do pinch dog to press. All right, so this is what people like to do. All right, so what's nice about this one is I can be in my favorite passing formation, and I just go 1 over to jet touch pass, and look how tight everybody is. Boom! Look how quick that is to adjust. And as you can see, I don't have my players in the right slot, but look how good that jet touch pass is. It's so money. Once again, what makes this one better than the one in Oakland is that the stack. Once again, you have the tight end right here off the line of scrimmage, just like that, and he just does a really good job of getting to the second level. So then you have one extra blocker, where whenever he's out wide and he's at a receiver level, like the one in Oakland, the blocking just isn't as good. It really isn't. It's still good. Don't get me wrong, it's good, and I definitely incorporate it because I don't have this formation in Oakland. But if you're running any type of custom or anything like that, this is by far the best pass play in Madden 20 that's actually a run. 100%. Okay? And once again, it's out of the gun stack Y off. And this formation is in that spread playbook, or the pass balance playbook in MUT, spread in regs. Don't know why it's called different, but it's in that. And I don't know if it's in any other playbook, but I know it's in that playbook for sure, because that's the playbook I ran in the past. Look how quick it is to audible to that. And the tight end did not do the best job that time, but having that tight end on the line of scrimmage, or not necessarily on the line of scrimmage, he's off the line of scrimmage a little bit, but attached to the tackle, does a really good job. And as you can see, you can quickly audible to that, and this will kill Big Dime 146 because everybody's tight to the line of scrimmage. It kills 3-4 odd. And I know that's the most popular defenses that you're going against, and I know how difficult it is to stop that. So I really hope this has been good. Let me know in the comment section below what you would like to see next. And if you stayed till the end, man, you are awesome. Put a comment in the comment section below. I might bless somebody up with a free guide.